Welcome to Los Triplet Bay, and I have to say that we have quite a predicament. We have transportation that is constantly backed up as these people are coming in, bringing their goods and services, and we're simply going to be here to find out where they're going. We have easily reached our goal of $1 million now, as the oil industry has really provided us that profit that is needed to get everybody into the city that we wanted to have, so that we can thrive with the money and the income that we need, which then will allow us to provide better goods and services to our community. And it looks like we've just hopped on the highway and we're exiting the city, and we have plenty more to build, including what's over here to your right, the trains. So with that, we're going to get that set up. We're going to get the metros put in. But first, as we've just crossed this bridge, we're going to put ourselves into a little bit of scenic view here and take a look at how beautiful our little oil industry is, as it's produced us a lot of goods and services. This is great right here, especially with the Sydney Bridge, bringing in everything that we've ever wanted, because it's allowing our cities to grow, and we have one of our biggest and first skyscrapers over here, and it's an office building which deserves to be marked as a historical building. And of course, they're consultants. This will really help us out as things continue to grow and develop. And we'll take a look at this really tall building over here. It's the Mega Shopping Center. It's now a higher level, and it will be a historical building as well. Very simply put, our city is growing, it's doing wonderful things. Our park is level 5 and making lots of money per turn as people get in from point A to point B. Now, one of the things that we did do, and that we did off camera as we were waiting for funds to come in, is we dropped in one of these beautiful brand new metro train hubs. And this is basically going to be, you know, how can I say this? A transit hub. It'll allow us to bring people in. We'll get this turned on. And one of the first things that we want to be able to do is come over here. We're done with them. We'll grab our metro. Let's see about this. We got the Dome subway station. That's going to be very nice. And we'll come over here to where people come into the city. And we'll find a place for this to get dropped in. Looks like we have one right over there. You might be upset at this, but the most important thing that we can do is bring folks further into town this way. Now we'll take a look at one of these other ones. It says that the slope is too steep. But we'll see where we can drop this in. Can't drop it in there, but can we drop it in right here? Yes, we can. And we'll bring this one way over here. And there we go. And we got the little metro park fully set up. And we have this guy bringing them goods and services over to here. So with this, we'll need to find a nice little flat space for them. And there we go. And we'll get our train tracks. Bring this into our underground. We'll see how we can efficiently connect this. So we'll take this guy, bring you over, bring you around. There you go. Alright. And we'll bring you over and across. Bring you down actually. And get you connected in. Like so. So we have 1, 2, 3. Okay. And one of the things that we should do is get these guys connected. Alright. We'll bring them in. Drop them off. Make it nice and even. Okay, that's not going to work. But what we should be able to do is take this, bring it up from here, and get it fully integrated. Now that we have that set up, let's bring you. Alright. We'll get you connected in and around. There we go. There we are. Get you connected over to here. And bring you in to right there. Alright. Now that should really work out. Apparently, for some reason, this doesn't want to work. Let's see what's going on. Something's up here. It turned itself into an above ground. Alright, so let's get this changed over to a tunnel. Apparently it did its own thing here. Didn't want to become a tunnel or stay a tunnel. It thinks that it's one of these big mega projects doing its own thing, which means that it's becoming really hard to see exactly where these guys are. So, drop them in, tunnel, tunnel, tunnel. Okay. Alright, the tunnel's fully connected. We're good to go. Got our first little train coming in. We'll create you, bring you over, get you connected up to the cruise ship. Apparently you don't want to connect for some reason, which probably means that we have an error. Or something's not connected at all the way that it's supposed to be. And we'll just get rid of you, and there we go, we got rid of that. And take this around. There we go, hopefully that gets that hooked up. Okay, grab you, drop you off. And of course it doesn't want to add yourself over here, so we're going to have to delete all you. And we're gonna have to try again. For some odd reason. Oh my gosh. Alright, so since we're having difficulties, there we go. Oh my gosh, are you serious? Okay. So we know that you can go from there to there to there now. Alright, looks like we got that fully connected upright now. Now one of the things that we will see is a decrease in park traffic as people come around. Alright. And we'll just call this the point line. Of course, things don't want to get spelled correctly. You gotta put an E in there, press enter, and then it'll work. Okay, so that goes for our metro. Now we have to work on our train, apparently. I guess we'll just have to use the move it tool. Okay, well, that thing is definitely done. Okay, let's get out of the underground look. Can we even get rid of it this way? Yep, that's going to be the easiest way for us to do it and get rid of it. A non-solid tunnel. Alright. Well, let's resolve that, fix that. Now we have to worry about getting trains to and from the town. So to get these guys set up, let's get them above ground. And it looks like what we'll do is we'll take it over for the above ground part. There you go, and we'll bring it down. There you go. And this will be the train that gets itself connected over to here. Now apparently, I just goofed up. I did it again. That's not how trains work. But it looked like it worked, didn't it? Alright, and we'll go above ground. Get rid of anything that we can find over here in the water. Alright, and we'll redo you. Okay. Alright, and And let's go back underground. There we are. Okay. Alright, so we'll grab a normal one. Apparently, that's what we need. Grab a train track for what we need. And now you're 32, apparently. We're going to bring you straight down. Bring you deeper down. Oh, you just do your own thing, huh? I swear. Some things just drive you to drink, don't they? Alright, so now we'll get this demolished. Get back to the above ground view. Get you built properly. Train, tunnel. There you go. Ah, it's fully connected. There we go. And we have this that brings itself over to here. So one of the things that we will do is we will bring you down to right here. That takes care of this. We'll bring you up. Okay, and we'll create you as a normal connection now that you're above ground. And we'll get ourselves back into regular view of our train connection. Now, it looks like we have a crazy looking road right here. So let's see if we can get this fixed. There you go. That looks a lot better. Get our train track set up over here. Bring you over to here. Bring you up to 20. Apparently, this is what we need to do. Bring you over. Bring you in. And we're in like Flynn. Or Flint, whatever. Alright, so a little bit of upsies, dupsies, and downsies. Make sure we actually got the center. Bring it up. There we go. That looks a lot better. Now, one of the things that we will need to do is get our train set up way over here, and we're going to build one of our little high-speed ones and see if this is actually going to be a 2-lane or a 4-lane bridge. So we hope it's going to be something good. We're about to find out. And it's not what we expected it to be. So let's see, high-speed rail viaduct. Let's upgrade this. There you go, that works. Okay, alright. Snake you around this interchange here. Up and over. Very easily done. Bring you down to 10. We'll give ourselves some more picture so we can see exactly what we're doing here. Okay. We'll grab this guy, bring him over, get him connected. And that gives us a straight shot into here. Okay. So we'll destroy a little bit of this. Bring you as the little train connection right over here. There you go. Now, one of the things that we should do is get this to go where we want it. Now let's find the train. Looks like we have, that's road. Okay, and we have train track here. Okay, so I've got an idea. Bear with me on this one. We're going to take the train here and we'll go straight down the road here. Okay, and what we'll do is we'll bring this up to, let's say 24, 25. There you go. Very easily done. And we'll bring you to this side. Okay, so now we have a full interchange of train, pretty much set up to go wherever we want it to go. Alright. And we'll bring you over to here and bring you down. There's a big interchange over here. Alright, so now trains can come and go. They should be long enough to get themselves viaduct into here. And what we'll do is we will take a train route to basically come across over here. So one of the things we'll do is we'll undo what we kind of did as an overpass turn. Carefully destroying these items. Alright, and one of the things we will do is we'll make this nice and beautiful. Alright, nicely done. Okay, now we'll take this beautiful train viaduct system. We'll bring it down to the 10. We'll bring it over. Curve you around. And we'll bring you in. Right over here. And we'll follow the highway. Very simply done. And because this is an amazing train viaduct, it's going to be even better. Alright, that didn't turn out the way I expected it to, so Bamushkaka, we'll let it save, have some Coke. Coca-Cola, and it did everything properly. There we go. That looks a lot better. Okay. Alright, now it looks like we have, what is this, regular train here. We'll make sure this gets all properly updated. From point A to point B. There we go. We got our train fully set up now. We'll get these people in. Easily done. That will make life a lot easier for everyone. And what we'll do is, because we do have industry, we'll get more of that set up, is we'll get some of the cargo that is needed brought in to this location over here. Yeah, definitely right over here. We'll bring that in. We'll get it put underground. And it'll just be our normal bam bam, you know, take you out type. We'll bring it down. Bring it under. There you go. And this will serve our industries. And we'll make sure that it comes all the way down. Because, you know, it's just connects itself to wherever it wants to go. Alright, and we have the woodlands here. So one of the things that we definitely want to be able to do is we'll drop this off right here. We'll get this all fixed up apparently. There we go. No more issues with that. Alright, and go to the above ground mode and get rid of anything that's right in here. Okay. Alright, that fixes this. And we will get our little cargo train area set up right over here. So for this, we're just going to take a simple road. Let's see what we can do. We'll get a 2-laner. There you go. We'll bring it in. Drop it off. There you go. Now for our train, we'll use one of the nice underground ones so that our goods and services, you know, will be enjoyed. There we are. Here we go. Simply done. We'll take our train. And snap it around. Very easily done. We'll get ourselves some power hooked up to this. Very easily done. And we'll just do this as the factory imports. There you go. That should provide a lot more of goods and services into this area, which is pretty much our industry. Yep, it's now level 5, and level 5. So we'll come back into that, fix this up. But first, we have the finish up part of our crossing over here. And that's mainly just because in this time that we have right now, we need to be able to put in a nature reserve in order to get people from point A to point B as they will walk from over here on the metro, alright, or from the actual cruise ship and get them to the other side. I think that would be very beneficial for these folks. And for that, one of the things that we will do is we will get one of the main roads set up here with bike lanes so that they can do it as they just demolish this building coming into the city. Look at that. They're just all popping themselves in there. Very nicely done. Let's take a look at our metro. See how they're doing. We got 5 vehicles and wow, they are using it like crazy. Okay, so we are definitely seeing a big influx of people come in and folks are doing what they can. Now, let's take a look at our garbage situation since we still have garbage issues. Don't know why we have so many garbage issues. It's just annoying at this point in time. Alright. So we'll get one of these little small industry roads. We'll get it set up over here. Find a landfill, I guess. Slope too steep. There you go. And we'll get our road connected because it didn't want to connect. Very simply done. Road. There you go. Alright. Now hopefully this will help with some of our trash. But for this we may have to create a trash island or a trash nub. Who knows? We'll see what we can do and get things put in. But first things I wanted to do was to develop this park here, because it will be a nature reserve in everything that we do here. So let's get some of this set up for the way that we have it. And we'll bring these people in. Okay, so nature reserve is where we're going to go. We'll get one of these small nature reserve parks. We'll bring you up as an interchange over here. Everybody will get super happy all of a sudden. We'll get one of these little small gates put in over here. And then these people will be able to do what they can going from point A to point B. Now let's make sure that we get this connected properly. Pedestrian bridge. There we go. Easily put in. And what we'll do is we'll bring you over. We'll bring you down to about a 6. Cross over again. And then we'll bring you down to 3, then get you connected. Well, that didn't work. Created its own little ramp, pretty much. And we'll make sure that it's pushed onto the ground. There we go. We don't want to give free park access. There you go. Now we have to create a simple walkway from over here. Fine, 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 fine. You do whatever you want. Alright, and we'll bring you over. Down to a suitable level. It looks like we're just gonna have to upgrade things. In order to make things work. Okay, that works. And one of the other things that we'll do is we'll get some of the park brought in through here. So let's get our little ground leveling tool. And we'll smooth this out. Very simply done. Bring you around here. Smooth you out. Just like that. We'll grab some park line. Grab you. There we are. Got this. Going to where we want it to go. Bring you over here. And we'll snake you around. We'll create a little lookout point over here. Bring you up and around. There you go. We'll create a little tour area. Very easily done. We'll get rid of the nub. There you go. We got our little park set up over here. And to get some of the first things that we want in, we'll give people a little place to retreat to. Very simply done. And now they'll be able to camp over here. And we'll get the fireplaces set up by the water. And we'll get some put on each side. Very simply done. And let's see what type of little periscopes we can get. Hopefully there are some. Got outhouses. There it is. That's what I wanted. We want a single one. And we want to drop it off right over here and here. And same thing over here. We put a little well in so people can get goods and services. Little outhouse here and there. Drop some little canoes off down here. And we'll drop some other ones off on this side. There we are. We'll scatter some of these little guys over here. A little hangout location. And we got a place for firewood to go. There's our other little fire pit. Too easy. We'll get some of the little place things set up over here. Oh, come on. Alright, I'll grab another one. We'll set it up on this side. So it's pretty much in the shade. And we'll get these guys set up over here. And we'll bring in a picnic table over here. We'll set some up over here. And since we're here, we might as well provide them a little bit of beautification. And as far as breakfast areas, seriously, now we use our move it tool and make things go to where we want them to go. Or we just destroy it. How about that? Bye-bye. Now we put our tables where we want them. Easily done. A little bit of park information on each side. And we'll just throw some benches in here. There you go. Just enjoy yourselves in that little tree circle. Okay, now that we got the little park area set up on that side, we need to get the little park area set up on this side. And the main reason we need to get it set up on this side is so people are able to basically go to work. Yeah. So let's kind of make sure that we kill off half of this. Don't need a lot, because we want to be able to make sure that we have plenty of industry around here. Alright, so those are the toll roads. Those are bringing people in off the highway, and they're bringing in folks over here and over there. So one of the things we will do is we'll make these pretty much, you know, a nice road. We'll get it to follow the pathway here. And we'll bring it down straight in to this location over here. Okay, and we'll do the same over here. We'll just bring you over this way, bring you around. We'll get that one turned off into a different location. Okay, and we'll bring you over to here, which will work for us. Okay, that's pretty much set up this part of the neighborhood. Now, one of the things that we need to do is come in here to our little nature park and grab our gates. And find out where we want to drop these people off. So with this, we'll put one here. We'll put one here. And we'll put one down here. And this is going to be pretty much it for over here. So what we'll do is we'll shorten this one by a lot, and we'll shrink this little park area all the way into that. Okay. Alright, that works. Too easy. Now we'll get our little pathways set up. And of course it starts to become dark. So now, oh look, see you next year. Well, that's nice. You like your home, don't you? Let's see what the city looks like. Oh yeah, beautiful sunset. Beautiful bridge, beautiful park, things are upgrading. We're still at over 1 million. Oh, what is this? Oh yeah, something to bulldoze, I forgot. Well, the nice thing is we're able to find it. Very simply done now. Okay, let's get our little park roads set up. And we're going to need to bring them in and around the train area here and drop you off right over here. So with this, what we'll do is we'll bring you over, we'll bring you up, we'll cross you over, we'll bring you up further, and get you integrated in. Okay. Alright, now we're gonna have to do the same thing on this side to bring these people in. We'll bring you up to 20. Bring you over the factory. Like so. And we'll bring you down to 10 over here. Get you to cross. Then we'll bring you down. Okay, now we have this fully set up. And one of the things we will do is just make sure that we have this as a crossing path over here. Okay. And take these guys. This will be a nice little point for folks to go to. Bring you around. Over here. We'll actually snake you around this way, up and around, and in. Okay, so now let's get our fence done. And one of the things we will do is just make sure that we have little onesies set up over here. And we're pretty much creating a straight line to get these people into where we want them to go. And we'll curve these guys around over here. Easily done. Too easy. We'll bring you down right over here. And that closes off all of that. Alright. We'll bring you over. Bring it in and around. Alright. That works. Now, as far as like our normal garbage, we can throw an incinerator right here. And have no problems with any of that crap over here. Alright, so now we're at 1.5 million. Looks like our little park area is doing good. Apparently it moved its name over to somewhere else. Don't know where it moved its name over. Oh, there it is. It is a nature reserve, which is good. And eventually we'll hit E500. But unfortunately, now we have to build more industry. Very simply done. Okay. So, let's drop these guys in. And we'll be good to go. Now, as far as our oil and making money, let's see what else we can throw in here. What do you mean slope is too steep? Unfreaking believable. Everything is too steep. You're too steep, I'm too steep. Psh. There we go. Get some of these guys in. Get another big one in. Okay. And we'll get some of these guys in over here. And voila! We're gonna make money. Very simply done. Okay, now We'll take this road and bring it in, and that will help us out. Okay. Alright, now we'll get our little roads. Let's get them set up. We'll bring you down over here. Okay. We'll bring 2 roads over here. And we'll bring you this way to a point. There we are. And we have you that can come down here, snake around, and back into there. Easily placed, positioned, and voila. Alright, so now we need to get some commercial set up over here. So we'll put that up here, just so that these folks can enjoy themselves. Alright. And the main thing that we want to be able to do is just drop them in. Alright, we'll get our offices pretty much set up over here. Which will provide us some interesting ways for the community to get from point A to point B. So let's get our little paintbrush, paint that in, and we're good to go. We'll get our thick brush, get that going. Very easily done and built. Get our light commercial up and around the park. And we'll get them set up on this side of the road. We'll leave that one alone. And life will be better. Alright. Now, we'll make sure that we get some industry set up into these areas. Since we're out of room. And this will help us in this area to grow. Very simply done. Now apparently we're still finding some water things, but that's okay. We'll make sure our trains and stuff are connected the way that they're supposed to be. They are. And trains are doing their thing. Too easy. Our commercial activities are now dropping as the demand for residential may be increasing. We'll get some police and fire set up over here. Okay, so they're still good, which means that we can then put in the police and fire on this side. Very easily done. Making 14,000 there. Got plenty of imports let's see what other oil refinery options we have. Looks like we actually can do this now. We'll drop you there. And we'll drop you there. And then we'll rotate you around. You'll be good there. You'll be good there. And we'll get our little tiny road set up so that you can go there and sneak around. Alright, and we're gonna take our little move it tool and rotate you a smidge. Come on. Just go where I want you to go. There you go. That works. And we'll get a little tiny road for you guys set up over here. Come on. There we go. Alright, that gets them set up, and we should be making all of our oil now in town, in-house. So we'll get one of these set up as well. Very easily done. I guess I didn't like that. Okay. But we are producing a lot of goods and services now. Very easily done. And we'll make more money now. $19,000, $26,000, and ever more increasing, which is decreasing our reliability for imports altogether. Okay. Check on our park. Park is a level 2 already. So let's get some things set up over here, since we've now accomplished our trains, metros, and even more. So, get our last little bit of our park set up. Get you popped in over here on the top of the mountain. And that will help us out. We'll come over here. And drop you off right there. Alright. So, this concludes our little time here in Los Triplet Bay, and we've done quite well. We got our train in, we got our metro in. Everything has gone expectedly well. I mean, look, we're getting 1,000 people into the metro. Hands down, all the time. So people are getting on. They're doing their thing. If anything, we'll just add another vehicle to get these people to and from where they need to go. Okay? Now, when we get back, you know, we see where the trains are and everything else. So we'll eventually have to set up a bus system, maybe an airport, and other options. But we'll see what type of commercial activities that we can do. Because if anything, we do have more islands available, but let's see what type of resources we have, because I'm hoping that next time we're able to build a nice ore industry. So wherever that ore is, oh wow, it's way over here. We're going to have to get this kind of built into the system. So with this, thank you for watching. It's going to be simple, super interesting, as we'll build an ore industry in our next episode. That's going to be pretty much our goal. Our water is just barely doing okay, and our power is starting to come down. So we have several things to take care of in our next time together so that we can enjoy city skylines together.